Hello everybody, I'm Becca and today I'm going to be telling you a Bible story found in Genesis. Now last week we looked at Isaac and Rebecca and how Rebecca was so kind in not only providing water for Isaac's servant but for all of his 10 camels as well. Now I've seen some of your photos and videos of the camels that you made last week and they are amazing. Well done everybody. Now this story today follows on from last week because Isaac and Rebecca had 2 sons. They were twins. Now their oldest son was Esau and the youngest son was Jacob. Now sometimes twins look the same, but these twins were very, very different. Esau, the oldest, was a hairy man and he loved being outdoors. And he became a hunter, so he went and he collected and he hunted nice fresh meat. Jacob was the youngest and he loved being inside and he loved cooking and cleaning the tents. Now because Esau was the oldest, it meant that one day he would get all the things that his dad owned. So one day Esau went out and he was hunting all day. And when he came home, Jacob had made a delicious soup. Esau was so hungry, he said, "Jacob, give me some of your lovely soup so that I can eat it." Now Jacob said, "I will give you some of my soup, but as long as you let me be the eldest, so I can get all the things that Dad says that he will give you." Now Esau was so hungry that he agreed. So he said, "That's fine, take whatever you want, just give me some of that food." So he did. So Esau ate the food that Jacob cooked, and he soon forgot about the promise that he made to Jacob. Years later, when Isaac became old, it was time for him to give his blessing and everything that he owned to Esau, the oldest. So Isaac said to Esau, "Go out and hunt me a deer, and after you catch the deer, make it into a delicious stew, because after I eat the stew, I'm going to give you my blessing and all the things that I have." So Esau went off to go hunting. Meanwhile, Rebecca heard what was happening, and she told Jacob to pretend to be Esau, to receive the blessings that was meant to be for Esau. But Jacob said, "I can't pretend to be Esau. My dad will know. Esau is hairy." And Rebecca said, "Don't worry, put some goat skin on your arm, and then when he asks if it's really you, hold out your arm and it will be hairy like Esau's." So he did. And Jacob went to see Isaac and he said, "Hi father, it's me, Esau. I have some soup for you." And Isaac said, "You don't sound like Esau. Hold out your hand so that I can feel you." So he held out his hand and Isaac felt the skin of the goat and thought it was Esau. So then Isaac gave all his blessings over to Jacob. Now, how do you think that would have made Esau feel? I think Esau would have been really angry. And Jacob thought that Esau would be really angry too. So he decided to run away. Jacob ran away because he was scared. He didn't know what Esau was due, and Esau was so angry. Jacob wanted to stay at home, but he couldn't, so he ran away to live with his uncle. Jacob had stayed there for years, but then one day he thought, it's time to go home. So Jacob was on his way home, but he was worried. Was Esau still angry at him? What would Esau do? So Jacob sent some presents ahead to Esau. But then when Esau saw him coming, Esau ran to him and hugged him. He wasn't angry anymore. He had forgiven Jacob for what he had done. And that's what God asks us to do as well. He says to forgive each other, which means not staying angry about when other people have done things wrong to us. So next time you're upset with someone, ask God to help you to forgive them. See you soon.